Okay, we're going to go ahead and go straight into our easyclass.com's dashboard, and to access it, you're going to go ahead and sign in. I'm here and I'm just going to go ahead and sign in with the admin account. And the very first thing you're going to notice as soon as you sign in is you're going to have a profile section, and we're going to go over all of these sections that you can see on the screen. First thing I want to tell you is don't worry about all of this upcoming, because this is actually a repository of everything that every course, every class is doing. Don't worry about it on this dashboard because it separates by class, and you'll see that in the upcoming videos. So what we want to do is we want to kind of bring your attention and focus across the top here of our screen. This is obviously our home screen or our home page. Now, there are really 4 different sections to talk about, and this is going to be this top menu. We'll be discussing that first. Then we will cover the left margin, followed by the right margin, and then the center column, which is where most of the actual work will take place. To begin with, the very first tab that you will have across the top is going to be your courses, and once you click on that, every single course that you have access to will be listed on here. And if you notice, we are using a naming convention, and we're going to be going through that when we get to these sections. But continuing on is going to be groups. Now, groups are things that you're going to be able to create and make and use as you go. You'll learn how to operate those in a little while. And then your My Files. Now, this is a place for you to store master copies of your files. No one else will have access to this but you in your account. So think of it kind of like a Google Docs, but it is on easyclass.com. And so you can see I've already populated it with a couple of PDFs. You can store PDFs, PowerPoints, really any file that you would like. And then there is your inbox, which is going to operate as a communication hub for you for new conversations, and you can upload from here as well. Following across the top, you're going to have a search. Now in it, once you click, you'll be able to search for teachers and students alike that are on EasyClass. After that, you are going to have what is called the request section. Whenever you receive a request to join a class, actually it's going to appear here. So once you sign on, you let me know that you have an account. I will send you an invitation to join, and that is going to be appearing as a request. And so you'll come in here and you'll click on it, acknowledge it, accept it, and then move forward. Then the last one are your notifications. So anything that happens to as an update, turned in assignment, coursework that's done, updates that's done to anything on our platform will appear there in the notifications section. So going back to our home within our dashboard, we now have these modules here for the profile. So you will click on profile, and in it you will see information right here. You can write an update, but really the section we want you to really focus on is this info section. Here you're going to be able to put any information that you would like to. You'll click edit. And once you click edit, you will be able to update all of your information. So you'll put your first name, last name, country or country that you're in, city and state, the name, all of this information will be there. Any information about yourself, the subject that you teach, or all of them, a little bio, let our students know who you are and a little bit about you. Any interest in activities, contact information. This will be really important so that the students can have an easy way to access you. And then, of course, a photo profile. You can use the avatar that's given, or you can upload your own picture and then click Save. So that is the profile section that's here. Connections. Connections is kind of like a social media platform where teachers can talk to teachers and students can talk to students. There is no teacher-student interaction or student-teacher interaction within here. This is solely for giving an opportunity for students to interact amongst themselves without the professor being a part of it, or professors or instructors being in a student or a teacher lounge type of thing. And then, of course, calendar section. This is actually extremely helpful. You can see anything and everything that is happening. This actually gets populated as you create assignments and quizzes on the fly, but you can also create mandatory events, private events, and optional events simply by clicking up here at the top where it says add event. And once you click on that, it will ask you for a date. And let's go ahead and select February. And I'm going to go February 1st. And it's going to ask you for a time here. Now, if it's an assignment, I typically like to put it towards the end of the day. But in this case, we can make it, let's say 7. Now, this will be military time. So instead of 7 p.m., I'm going to go 1900 hours, which is the equivalent to 7 p.m. And it's going to end on the exact same day, 1 hour later, right? So let's say it's going to be class party, okay? Or let's call it a class Zoom party, right? Get ready for games and everybody's favorite, karaoke live, right? We'll make it a private event, right? Or an optional event. But here you'll do it. And what I would do is I would include a Zoom link right here. So I can go a private event, enable comments, because that way students can go ahead and be a part of that. And I'm going to go ahead and open up my Zoom on a separate screen. I am going to get an invitation ready, and I'm going to copy that link. And then right here, I'm going to add it in 2 different places. I'm going to add it in the body here. That way students know they can generally copy and paste it in case something were to happen. But also I'm going to include it right here in the calendar itself. Zoom party, right? Attach, submit, and now it is here. And if you notice, it says Zoom party. So if I click on it, it will eventually automatically open up and launch a Zoom session. Now, I don't have that session active, but if we go back to the calendar and we go to the month of February and look at it there, Zoom class party. Oh, it showed it across 2 days because of the time signature that I put on. So if that happens, I can come in here and I should be able to edit this right here, actually calendar. We're going to go in and I don't think it's going to let me edit. So if that is the case, here we go, edit live, edit the event. And okay, yeah, it did it over the course of a day. And so this is the reason why I want 0202. There we go. And this should correct itself now. Yep, it sure did. Zoom class party on the 2nd, which was Tuesday. Okay. Now, one of the things to notice is because this is international software, it is using a day, month, year. You notice that? You see that there? Day, month, year. So as you are posting things, make sure that you pick the exact time, date and time and know what it is that you're putting on, okay? So with that, you kind of see right there that we've already covered everything across the top and on the left profile.